Okay, I'm in the right one now. Sorry, I was in the wrong one. I don't know how another live got started, but I think I'm in the right one now. Let's see. Let me get my chat. I'm in my thing. Here we go. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to try to get in the live stream. There we go. We're in the right one now. All right. So, hi, Ramblers. Hi, Pamela Patrick. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Jeanette. Captain Lee. Tarantula Breeder. Hello. MC Camps. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi. Kelly Bondizo, Nicole Griffith, Robin Lane, April F., Chris Reed, Jess Ruby, Carla M., Joe Glover, Rubbity Bob. Okay, so we'll let some people get in, and we'll talk about Anthony Todt, and then I didn't color my hair yet, as you see, which is like ridiculous. I've got to do this tomorrow. I can't. Hi, Whisper to Me. Hi, GB. So who watched Anthony Todt trial today? How many of you watched it? Hi, Deborah Pennington. How are you? Hello, Kathy. Hi, Mimi. You watched it, Joe Glover? Okay. I have the crime scene photos. We're going to go through them. Now, I hope I didn't close out my crime scene photos. Let me make sure that I've got them up here. I wasn't even thinking. I'll just pull them up again. Hang on. There they are. Okay, so hold on. This thing drives me crazy because I can't see well on this. Okay, so what we're going to do is talk about what happened. So he's in court. He's wearing a suit, and the first witness. Right, I have my. Where's my freaking? Is this my notebook that I took my notes on? No, that's my auction notebook. Is this one with my coffee? Okay. So let's see what we have here. So back to my notebook trial taking. So the opening statements. What do you think about the opening statements? I thought they were not. I didn't think it was good. I thought it was not powerful. It wasn't. I was very unimpressed with the opening statements. The defense did not make an opening statement at this time. I was not impressed at all with the prosecution's opening statement. It wasn't powerful. It wasn't. What did you think? What did anybody think about the opening statement? I was left very unimpressed. You skip, chill. Okay. All right, Jeanette. See you later. Thanks for your input on this, Jeanette. You're going to skip it. Why are you skipping it, Jeanette? It was weak. It was weak. It was not even, I wouldn't even classify it as an opening statement. Nothing in there was an opening statement, okay? So she just, it was almost like she was just like call made by the defendant's sister. Yeah. What'd she say? When law enforcement entered, they noticed a smell. Like she was giving out the facts of the case, but not weaving it into a story of a family that was murdered, and did it make you feel the impact of their lives being lost? It was very, very weak. She should have weaved it into a story. Nobody wanted, we're going to hear the facts from the investigators. Okay? We're going to hear that. She was supposed to take it into a story, and she didn't do that at all for us. So it was really weak. I don't even know how. I mean, they had time to work on that, and that's what they brought. But hey, Just Ruby. So I was very unimpressed. She just mainly gave out some facts. You know, that they walked in the house. When they got there, they found a smell. And Tony was advising that Megan was upstairs sleeping. And then there were a lot of boxes and bottles of Benadryl that were collected. And his fingerprints, Tony's fingerprints were on the boxes and the bottles. And then we're going to hear about the toxicology results. And then on January 13th, you know, and January 15th, what the defendant told Cole Miller. And then how he rolled over on top of Zoe and suffocated her after sitting up with her. And then, you know, and he's shaking his head no when this is going on. He's just shaking his head no. Then he talked about Tyler, just suffocated and stabbed, and he was worried about Tyler because Tyler was the fastest. And, you know, it goes on the dogs, but it was very, very weak. And this is why you're going to find him guilty. It's like, it was ridiculous. Okay, so not a very powerful opening statement I wrote. The first witness was Sergio Montez, and that was the 911 operator, and they played the call. It really wasn't much of a call from Chrissy Caplet, who is Tony's sister. And that was December 29th of 2019, and she was wondering if they could perform a wellness check because she hadn't seen too much first. Yeah, we're going to do Johnny Depp. We're going to do Johnny Depp too. I forgot to put him in the thing. We're going to do Johnny Depp. We did the other one. We're doing Nancy Brophy. Okay, so because she couldn't get a hold of them, the last time she talked to her sister-in-law was on December 26th. She hadn't talked to Tony since it was January. She put it down in another call. I think it was January 6th or so. And she tells them about the kids and that the kids were all sick and the family was sick with the flu. And all we're doing is we just have a close-up on whoever did the camera work here on the back of Anthony Todt's head. Literally, we can see every hair on this guy's head. And then they excused the 911 operator after this, you know, the call, right? There was nobody, they didn't want to cross-examine at all. And then no further questions. Then Robert Moroso, the detective, came on. He wasn't assigned to contact them, but he attempted to contact them. And they go back. They didn't get any answer at the time. Really was nothing with nothing, that witness. Okay, and then Stephanie from the Osceola Sheriff's Office, the other 911 operator, tells about the January 2020 call. They play the 911, and she says she has not heard from her sister-in-law since 12/26. They're being evicted. They have a condo nearby. This is the sister again, Chrissy Caplet, calling. And can you please go and look? There was no further questions. Then Alexander Hogue got on there, and they're saying on January 10th, did you go to their reserve house? Yes. What were you wearing? I was wearing a regular patrol uniform. What did you notice? He noticed the blinds were closed, no lights, no one answered the doors. He noticed that there was a card in the door because the other deputy left his card in the door. No one ever called that deputy back. And then he didn't get an answer or anything. He drove to the condo. It's 3 to 5 minutes away. Is it possible to walk there? Yes. It might be a mile, maybe 2. There's a card over there as well that was in the door. Now the vehicle, which is a maroon Honda Odyssey, it was parked behind the condo building, but not behind the building that they had the condo in, which was number 9. It was parked behind number 11, even though, hi Elise K, even though 9 had parking spaces, okay? And then it says he never made contact with Anthony. No, he never did. Then you have Michael Phelps that came up, okay? And now we're talking about January 13th of 2020. Did he attempt to contact Anthony at the apartment that they had, meaning the condo? Okay, when he arrived at the house, he saw no lights, all the blinds closed. And he said at some point he saw Anthony Todt on the porch. He walked up, but the defendant had already entered the residence. He went through the front door, and then he opened and smelled the foul odor. Okay, did you see the defendant? They said, yeah, they saw him like in the stairwell. They called him Tony coming down, right? And he said, yeah. And then 2 officers were waiting down with him, and the other officers went upstairs where they discovered 2 boys on mattresses. They had flesh falling off of them. They were decomposing. They couldn't find Zoe at first. They didn't know where she was. And then they found her after they searched everywhere and asked Anthony. When they asked Anthony, he said maybe she's at a sleepover somewhere. But she was in the blankets on the bottom of the foot, on the foot of the bed. Now, there was another picture which you'll see, a blanket under a nightstand. And in there was the dog Breezy, also suffocated, okay? And then he's stumbling down, and the police cam, can you hear me now? The police cam from there is really horrible. It's pixelated. It's very dark. You don't see a good shot of Tony, which you'd like to see. So they then get Christopher Bose up there. Okay, and he arrived prior to the entry being made. He noticed that there was no power in the residence, and he was hit with that foul smell indicating decomposition, dead bodies. He saw Anthony Todt in the stairwell. He walked down. Once Tony came down, he asked him where his wife was. He said upstairs sleeping. They asked him if he had weapons, if he had needles, if he had anything on him. No. And they searched all over for Zoe initially, bathroom, the closet, still no Zoe. Another 2 bedrooms, one of those doors were locked, so they kicked that door in, but they didn't find anything in there. And then they had the adult female was on the bed, and the juvenile female was on the foot of the bed. They finally found Zoe. The 2 boys on the mattresses, the dog under the nightstand, and that Tony had been staying in this room with them. Crazy that he was staying in this room with them. And when the cross-examination, and they showed the police cam video, they kept saying, you saw Tony stumbling, right? You saw that he needed help getting down the stairs. You saw that he was mumbling. You saw that he was non-coherent, right? Yes. So then on the redirect, the prosecution said, was the defendant awake? Yes. Is he the only one in the house? Yes. No further questions on that. Then Emily Sater came on, and she's the forensic technician, and we're going to look at the photos now that she brought on there, okay? So let me get those photos so we can go through the photos. Okay, so the first photo that we have is going to be a 202 on the door. Get comfortable. We have 383 photos to go through, okay? And that's the door to, let me see, I think they have that upside down. The photos are really, let me see, is there a way to move them around here? No, I don't want to share that page usually. Yeah, this photo is upside down, but it's nothing with nothing. Let me see. Hold on a minute. I think I'm going to have to just, why are these photos upside down? Let's go. Photos. Okay, let me just, hold on. I'm going to have to put them into a thing for some reason. Let's see, if we open it up this way, we'll be able, I think, to turn it around. Let's see, rotate it. Shouldn't we be able to rotate this, edit this, edit? Okay, that's the way it should be. Let's, I don't want to save a copy, I just want to, go in on that a little bit, can't we? All right. There we go. See how dark? It's very, very dark. Apparently, these are the mattresses that were brought in. You can see the stains. It's very dark here on these pictures. And these are the mattresses that he brought in. Okay. Let's go to the next one. This was just, let me see here, this one. This one is sideways. Hold on a minute. Oh my goodness. This one is sideways. Hold on, I forgot to do that again. I gotta save every one of these. Okay. It's alright, we'll put them up like this one, edit this one. They're not all like this, thank goodness. Okay. So there's another one, and that's the dresser. What's this? With water bottle or juice box there. I'm not juice box, a water bottle there. And we're going to see the inside of this box. Here, let me just do this. Okay, and we will rotate this one. There we go. And plus and minus. That is a box, and that says, can we not? How did we go in? Oh, I wish I would just go into my regular editing stuff. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, there we go. Sorry, now I got it. That says Tree Fort Naturals. No, I'm not calling you. Okay, and thank you. Priority mail postage. I remember this from all the other cases we've gone, zooming in on the crime scene photos. But there's the water bottle. And there's a plant behind that. Okay. Okay, and then there were zip ties. That were found. Right there, zip ties. Okay. and zip ties that were cut. Hold on a minute here. Nope. Hold on. Zip ties that were cut. Okay, and hold on. Okay, so you'll see there's a little child's stuffed animal down here. There's red, look what that may be, the Benadryl. There's staining there. And there's these straps here, okay, that were on the bed, and they were stained. So, knocked over stuff over here. Over here, you'll see a soccer ball, and it appears I have something here. Over here, we see a picture of Tony. It looks like maybe in his mother. There's a check here, but there's this strap there. And you see the bed is stained. Another picture of that strap there that's on the bed. Now what was that? To tie people up? What was that for, right? Was that to tie his wife up? We don't... Another view of it. Okay, let me just get something real quick. Hang on. So we're gonna, let's see here. So there were makeshift restraints that were tied to the bed. That is what they appear to be. You're also going to see a bunch of rosaries that the kids had. Let's see here. Okay, this was inside a closet. So they had this dresser inside a closet. Here you see, it was interesting, you know, one of those little masher things that you could grind up spices with or medications. And just a bunch of clothing, an ironing board, blankets up there. The it's pretty mangled up, that hinge there, doesn't it? Like somebody had tried to break that down. And then the next one, which we've got to rotate this one too. Okay, and it's a different look. This does look like, it almost looks like there's pills there, but I think it's like a camouflage. It looks like the top of something. And then he had a lot of these bags. A lot of them you'll see have the Benadryl in them. And then there was this gun here. I think they said this was a BB gun that was here. And then we have looks like oh no, that's not the BB gun. That's oh no, that's hold on a minute. Let me pull this up here. It is air gun. It's an air gun. But it says hollow point ammunition. Hollow point ammunition for an air gun. Okay. So you have air gun ammunition, lead air gun pellets, hollow point, .177 caliber, one of the hardest hitting pellets with exceptional terminal ballistics. Okay. And then there's a receipt from Academy Sports and Outdoors, Kissimmee, Florida, 12/18/2019, and it's for the hollow point pellets, M&M's peanuts, share, a Gatorade Fierce, Strike Point. I think that is the gun right there, and it was paid for by the debit card, $68.86. And I guess they wrote their name. That's Chandler, who wanted them to fill out a survey about their experience. Okay, and then this was Zoe's medical info. There was a green folder. I'm just trying to make, I just want to make sure that everybody's okay here. Okay, everybody's okay? Good. Because I was in the other thing and I didn't know where we were. Okay. And then there was a journal. It says thoughts. And that journal belonged to Megan Todt. And there was her phone number. Okay. And then we're going to go. Okay, so you see how the everything was all very decomposed. We have here, and this is where, and this over here is going to be where the dog was. Over here we have some Russian nesting dolls. Across here is a cross, official partner. This we have some kind of a something in a frame there. We have a, looks like a photo of a cat, a remote control, teddy bear. And then we have a picture. Looks like maybe that doesn't look like that. Maybe cousins or something. There's Sesame Place. Maybe it was the two boys with Zoe. That's probably what it is. Okay. And then there's a bunch of this first aid spray that is clearly stained with blood. Okay. First aid spray, yeah. Safe for children 2 years and older. So you've got that first aid spray there. And next up, we have the kitchen, and let's rotate that. Now on there, these are police forms, and we'll see a better view of them. You see the kitchen was very clean. Remember, he claimed that there was some kind of dessert that was out. Looks like she has a Breville juicer, the Vitamix. This was empty, and so that was the deal with that. Then we see a copy of the search warrant. which is here. We can see in the Circuit Court of the Ninth Judicial Circuit in and for Osceola County, Florida, in the name of the state of Florida, to the sheriff and or deputy sheriffs of Osceola County, Florida, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and any other agent deemed necessary to properly execute this warrant, whereas complaint and oath in writing supported by the affidavit having been made this day before the undersigned. Okay, so this is for 202 Reserve Place, Celebration, Florida. Okay, and that's the search warrant. Okay, so 202 are in black and sit above the front door. There's black mailbox. Okay, and it says, is listed as being rented by Anthony Todt and his wife Megan Todt. Children in the home, Alec, Tyler, and Zoe Todt. The owners of the residence are Peter Dordoy and Yasmin Dordoy. Items of evidentiary value to include but not limited to any evidence and or instrumentalities connected to the incident, including but not limited to firearms, ammunition, blood, or other bodily fluids, written communications, diaries, receipts, cell phones, computers of evidentiary value, narcotics, or paraphernalia, any instruments utilized during the act of a murder in connection with the Osceola County Sheriff's Office case number, and then it leaves that. Homicide, okay, and so that's that. And then there was the property report here, so this, okay, so it says this is the stuff that was taken, and you see a red utility strap, okay, black iPad in red and blue case, 4 large black zip ties, black strike point BB gun is what they called it, black Daisy Powerline BB gun. Then it says the sports receipt that we saw, and then this is the journal, the blue and green journal, and the folder, and then the can of the that first aid spray, and then follow-up photos at 202 Reserve Place. Okay. Okay, and then 202B Reserve Place is the apartment over the garage, and then there's a search warrant for that. It's the next thing that we see, okay? They say it's a 2-story structure, just gives the information about that. And same kind of thing. Okay, same kind of thing. All right. And now we're going to see a picture of that garage with that apartment above it. And let's rotate that around. Okay, so this is listed as 202B. There's the steps right there to go in. Bless you. That. Okay. Are you guys still here? I hope so, because this is the door in. It's got carpeted stairs up to the top, tile floor here. There's a bin. Let me just make sure you guys are still here. Because it's in my Zoom just went out. Okay, I'll go back and do that. All right, LMNW. Okay, so let's go back to this. Just trying to get in here. Okay. Here's another view of the stairs, which so at the top, seeing a lot of boxes up at the top of the stairs, but the stairs look pretty clean. They don't look bloody. Okay. Okay, so there's some boxes up there, children's toys and things. Looks like this over here says something that says, what does that say? Cards. It says something cards. I think it's the sports cards. Like stuff like that. Condo, Florida, it says. You've got some gym equipment back there. This is something, what does that say? Something body. And there's a case there of something. Box and papers and stuff like that. Okay, and there's a little there's the windows, and then there's a little bathroom area there. There is what appears to be a stackable washer and dryer, a very small little kitchen area. This is some kind of a exercise thing there. There's the exercise ball there, and phonics. It's a phonics thing for the kids. Okay, and this is another photo. There's bottled water, and I'm going to skip some of these. I mean, let's get to the, because these are, just going to show you the bathroom, because there's nothing really with these photos, the tub, the shower. There was nothing really there. Computer equipment that was there. They had to take that because it was taken. And okay, there was a Duke Energy bill here. Okay, let's look at this. So this was a bill, and it says Duke Energy is committed to providing you with power because we want to provide you with an uninterrupted service. This is a reminder that we have not received your full payment for your past due regulated electric service amount of $554.54 if you've already made your payment. So yeah, this was October 24th, so they were already falling behind on their bills here. And then here's residential water usage. So they had this. This is another bill, $148. Previous balance, payments, they didn't, they made a payment, it looks, current charges, so they seem like they were up to date on this when this came out. And then they had a, some request for a taxpayer identification number. Which this is for his Performance Edge Sports from Colchester, Connecticut. And then this was, he authorized them to charge his bank account for recurring payments, to practice promotions. And there's just some notes. And then here was something over here. And it says, let's see, October 18th, 2019, family physical therapy. To whom it may concern, it has come to my attention that this chart had a few billing errors. To clarify, April 12, 1920, and May 24th of 2017, there were visits documented that the patient attended physical therapy. She was indeed seen, but no billing was performed for those dates. Since it is outside the timeliness for billing, we are not billing for those dates of service. In addition, there was billing submitted for February 1st, 2017, that there was not a note filed for the date of service. She was seen for the date of service. The corresponding therapist that treated her no longer works for us. Is there anything else I can be of assistance? Please let me know. It's by Anthony Todt, family physical therapy, family physical therapist. Okay. And then it's like some homework of the kids, and then we see one of the trash cans. Let's see. So this is inside one of the trash cans. And they took that out of there to see what was in it and placed it on the lawn. And this is what we have. We have this box, this plastic bag. Looks like Axe soap or something. Another view of it. And then January, we have another letter from Duke Energy, and it says, then this is to advise you that your check for $387.25 has been returned by your bank. To avoid an interruption of your service and a $40 reconnection fee, payment must be received in cash, cashier's check, or money order by close of business on January 9th. Right? That's why the total amount due is $427.25. It includes the returned item plus a service charge as allowed by the Florida statute. Okay, unfortunately, we are no longer able to accept check as payment. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then we're finding a Benadryl, allergy, and Monster energy drink, and this is a filter. Okay, and then we have more. We have Waldryl, allergy, Waldryl. I guess it's Walgreens. Oh, it's Walgreens generic, you know, their own brand for the Benadryl. Alcohol free, Benadryl allergy. You'll see all the liquid is gone and all the pills are gone. Okay, and then these are the condos. There we are, they're building number 9. This is where the condos are there for them. And there we go, pretty nice looking. And the door to their condo. $9,306. There's the card and stuff found in the door. Okay, next one. Here. So to go in, they have diamond crystal salt holding the door open. Okay. It's over here. So over here we have a dog leash, a baseball cap, an umbrella, little caddies, a bunch of tennis balls. Looks like some chalk up here, some kind of tool. Okay. We'll go over here. Just a closet. Got some basketballs, some tennis rackets, clothing. Okay. Looks like this room, there's a better lighting in this and that. There we go. So we have a pretty well worn furniture over here, quite dirty, and basket there, and then an entertainment center with a bunch of books. Oh my goodness. And then we have another. Okay. Over here, we have Pilates machine, photograph, we have books, and just another view of the room. Another view of the room where you can see how worn out that sofa is that they have there, and an entertainment center. And they have just a bunch of junk in there, some yarn, some looks like fluffs. It looks like it may be a craft bin. It looks like it's got some paint palettes there. And there you have a coloring book, sticker book. Okay, and here's another view. I'll edit the full. There you can see there's a small kitchen. Okay. They have a KitchenAid mixer in there, which is weird, right? Why wouldn't that be at their house? Are they doing baking over here? What's going on? There's that what we saw before. There's the exercise stuff. And then there's a opening over there. All right, we have that, and then you'll see that there's family pictures over here. Okay, there's just some pictures of the kitchen, the refrigerator. There's nothing really there at all. So it's not really. You'll see that there were some magnets on the dryer, some extractor carpet shampoo. This is at the condo, guys. This is not at the house. Remember that. And then there was a bulletin board. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet, Gandhi. And then a picture of the kids, pictures of the kids. And yeah, never quit, ever. And there was no garbage in the bathroom in this house, and there were some bedrooms. Okay, let's go through. There was also fresh vacuum marks throughout here, like in the bedrooms in it. Let me show you some of this. See how that was freshly vacuumed. And then there was still what I imagine to be some jewelry and stuff that was left there as well, necklaces. And their passports. There was a checkbook for the business. There was a receipt for a Visa gift card for $500. It's purchased in Colchester, Connecticut, and 1/25/2019. So that was there. Okay, and then they showed a closet. And she asked specifically if this box had been opened when she was showing these pictures in court. And they said they didn't know, I believe. And it's Huffy, I believe it's a bicycle, yes. I believe it's a bicycle. Sneakers. And then on top it looks like Easter baskets and a Christmas basket. Some more blankets and things. Here's another photograph of, so what does it say it is? It's a Huffy, it's a bicycle. I can't see if it's a child's bicycle. Looks like there's a little bike helmet there. I believe that's Cinderella. So I believe that may be one of the children's bikes. Never opened. Maybe it was a Christmas present. Let's see here. The bedroom again. You see the fresh vacuum marks in that bedroom. And on the other side there is a bookcase, which there's the bathroom over there. Just has a bunch of stuff there. Again, you see the fresh vacuum marks. Okay, and another picture. Star Wars.
What's up, honey?
Nothing, I'm doing my work.
Huh?
I'm doing a show.
Oh.
Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse. Okay, there's a drone there. Looks like some kind of beat. There's some kind of party game. Come down here, you see some books. Shake mix, bottle or something. Dominoes maybe. And then there's another bookcase. The bed was made. This one has Cosmos. Has some There's an award for music or golf. I don't know if that's something. Oh, this is for the little boy, the oldest boy, Alec. Soccer trophies. And what is this? Catapult a crossbow. Looks like a drawing here of a Christmas tree. Okay, so this is in recognition of the goalkeeper of the year for his team. And the coach, look who that is. Todt. Who's the coach? And then it looks like there's a music award. And then something about shells right here. Mollusks, seashells. Closet. There's some games up there. Memory match game, numbers and counting, Monopoly Junior, some clothing, another search warrants here for this. Okay, and then we get some pictures now of Tony. We're going to notice Tony has some. Okay, so we see Tony's got some little socks on. Tony's got his hands there. Tony's got a belt around his waist. Tony's got his little suit on. And there's a close-up of his face. See some little things here going on, like what's going on there. And you're going to see now that his hand got some bruises here. He's got something here. He's got a band-aid on there. His fingernails look all dirty. Maybe cleaning up blood and stuff. I don't know. Not looking the greatest. Another view of the hand. And then he's got this this wound over here. Just make sure everybody's still here. Is everybody still here? Okay. Hi, Nicole Griffith. Hi, little lady. Hi, Kobe. Hi, everybody. Everybody's okay? All right. Just making sure. Then we have a view of his other hand, which also has some bruising and stuff. Okay. See a bandage there. And we see a bracelet there. I see the bandage here. Let me see this hand. Something there. See the redness here. So he still apparently had some hold on a second. Don't be upset about the blue screen, it'll be fine. Okay. He still had some of these EKG electrodes on, but he has this wound over here. They're trying to photograph, okay? Here's a better picture of it. And an even better one. Better one there. Okay, and then let's see. And we've got an even closer view here. And we've got another one of those. Right there. There's that wound he has there. Got something over here. He's got this gross, it looks like dirt in his neck, but I wonder if it's not, looks more like dried blood in his neck. Hold on. Ouch. Hi, Sharon. That could be a dog bite, Sharon says. Great information on this. Thanks. You're welcome, Liz. Trying to get you stuff. You know, we like to cover the court cases here. It's what we do best over here. Was he just planning on keeping all the bodies in their beds? I don't know what he was planning on doing. It was crazy. Okay, let's finish going through these. There was a follow photos of physical evidence. So this was some of the physical evidence that I'm going to look at next. So this knife, which is a buck knife, and was found. And you can see it has what appears to be blood on it. And here's another knife. It's also a buck knife. Okay, and then another view of it. Let's see. Okay. And you remember I told you that when one of the investigators in the sheriff's office walked up onto the porch, there was a table. And on the table, they said there were 2 cell phones. That's when Tony walked in. So there were 2 cell phones and a case on that table. Now, this is something else they seized, which you'll see was a black iPhone with clear case, marker 1. And this is pretty gross. There's the phone. That's pretty gross. So that's like really gross. Really, really gross. Okay, and this is the van. Remember that was parked behind building 11 when they lived in building 9? Honda Odyssey van. Okay, we're gonna get, let's get, because it took all pictures all around the car, and it really doesn't show much of anything, and it's very dark, but we'll get to they have an evidence sticker on it. Just, this guy took like so many pictures. Okay. So here's the door open. One minute, I'm gonna sneeze. You can look here for a second. I'll leave you on this picture. Sorry, I had to blow my nose in and I had to get a walnut. Okay. So there's stuff there. Just looks like a lot of garbage. So the misadventures of Max Crumbly, Locker Hero, kids books there. Couple of dollars, some change. Maybe a French fry or something. An M&M or something, I don't know. Looks like an umbrella. Some kind of material like that. Looks like maybe a CD. Water bottle top, pencil. Be with you. Jennifer something. Console in the front. And the doors. Passenger side. Some stuff on the floor. It looks like maybe a baseball cap. Some kind of a ticket from games, some paper towels, some crap. Happens to actually be a Walt Disney World hat. Pretty dirty. On the floor of the car like that. Okay, the passenger seat has got some crumbs and crap in it. Okay. There's another, let's see. There's a document that items of evidentiary value, but not limited to okay, so it says, I think this is about, this is the 13th day of January. The cause having come before the court, let's see, to seal the affidavit corresponds, okay, so this was the order to seal the affidavits at the time on January 13th. And then this was where the van was found. Parked. Over there. I just did a bunch of pictures of the van again. Oh, that's where it was impounded. I think that's where it's being held anyway. And then the same pictures, okay. Just a lot of pictures of this van. Okay, here's some other stuff from it. So there's an OXO bag. There's that Fierce Gatorade. There's those M&Ms that we read about in that receipt. There's an X Games that looks like a glasses case. And then the holiday middle school concert, December 6th, that the family went to. And then there's some, let's see here, this is some headphones, whatever, this looks like something that goes to the car seat, made good, some Glad, something or other, the little pony. And then we have important information. TJ Maxx bag. St. Jude's pad. It's like some of the kids' toys. Had another set of headphones, keys, an empty CD case. Some CD cases, some sanitizer. Everybody okay? Okay. Okay, and next we have clothing, personal effects, physical evidence. Todt, Alec, 13 years old, 1/13/2020. And they have I'll show you the head hair, his left fingernails, his right fingernails. Also, they had rosaries, so this was a rosary that was with Alec. Another view of it. Sorry that I'm yawning. Okay, there's several different close-up views of it, and back of it. Oh my goodness. So, hang on here. Hold on, somehow I lost my... There, okay. This is underwear, boys, right, looks like right foot, boy's left foot. And this is from Tyler Todt. So here's the same thing, the fingernails and the head hair. Also the rosary. So view of the back of that cross. And that's the end of that right now. With those, let me see something here. So if you want to go through, you can go through these like this, all of them real fast. Okay, they're all
You know if the tires were delivered up there today?
They asked me for the address and I confirmed it.
Huh?
They asked me about the address and I confirmed it.
Alright, so we'll see. I'm supposed to take the kids to the dentist in the morning, take them to school, and go out and get the tires out. Tomorrow.
I'll just go through the ones that we've seen, all these. There were a few, like I can just show you the,
Me?
no, I'm talking to the people in chat. The stuff we went through all these, but there, I'll just show you, there's just multiple pictures of we went through those. Some other pictures of the condo here. No, this is not the condo, excuse me, this is the apartment over the garage. Okay, a few other pictures of that. And I just want to see one thing over here. Hang on. There we go. Okay. The bathroom in the apartment. Bathtub. Closet was cleaned out. Under the sink was nothing. Then this one we saw. Oops, I just. Okay. Oh, Jimmy, please.
Yes,
What?
the thing that always falls over up there.
Phone. Computers. We went over this stuff. Those were the energy things. There was the garbage can. And we looked over all this already. That was the other energy thing. We looked over that. Some more views of the apartment. The evidence markers. And waters. Those were the search warrants. The outsides of the condos, we went over that. We went through this. We already went through this. Some other views of the rooms. Garbage. There's an empty battery package. Container of bleach in the garbage with the batteries. Some view of the kitchen. A view of the kitchen. Another view of the kitchen. This is the condo now that we're at, right? There's that KitchenAid mixer, a little coffee maker. There's that carpet shampoo from Depp. There's the insides of the washer, some paint, and you see the dog's crate. And you clearly see the vacuum marks in this carpet, and even here under the desk area. The bulletin board, which we looked at. Here's the bathroom. Another view. Garbage is empty. Bathtub is clean. There's the bed. There's that jewelry we looked at. There's the bed there. There's the passports we looked at. And these are blocked out. There's the checkbook. View of the desk, which must have been one of the kids. We looked at those. Okay, the bed was all neat and tidy. We looked at that. We looked at the award. Plunk. More search warrants, and then these are pictures of Tony we looked at. We don't really want to spend too much time going over that again. That was on January 15th. Follow-up photos of the physical evidence. We looked at that phone. And then the van, you'll see all the pictures here. It's just evidence. Sun Pass. Sorry, I was on mute. Oh, okay. And that's the end of that. Hey. Who's back? I'm not muted. I'm not muted anymore. I'm not muted. You can't hear me? Hi, Sammy Neiman. What are you talking about? There's another case. You said something about a French family annihilator? Okay. All right, I've got to start my Zoom again because Zoom decided not to start. Okay, I had to restart it. Let's see. So now let's go through just a quick recap here. Okay. So weak, totally weak opening statement. So some of that opening statement said, Todt and his wife had a death pact in preparation for an upcoming apocalypse, is what they're telling. As prosecutors told the jury during their opening statement, okay? They had a death pact for the upcoming apocalypse. The defendant in his interview said that Megan Todt and himself had an agreement that everybody needed to die in order to pass over to the other side together. Okay, so yeah, this is his craziness, okay, right now, that he's going there. Maybe he's taking a page from the Lori Vallow book, right? Which we're going to talk about her in a minute. She's been found competent. She's been made competent. They restored her competency. The apocalypse is coming, and that Todt allegedly confessed to the killings while in Osceola County custody sometime between December 14th and Christmas in 2019. He went into Zoe Todt's room while she was asleep. He took the time to sit with her, and then he rolled over on top of her until she suffocated. Zoe was 4.5. Okay. The assistant state attorney also said that Todt then suffocated, then stabbed his 13-year-old son Alexander, his 10-year-old son Tyler, and his wife. He also allegedly killed the dog by suffocating the dog. He said that everybody was dead. He took all their bodies, put them in the master bedroom, adding that he allegedly slept in the same bedroom, the prosecutor said, as the bodies for days before authorities got involved. Deputies with the Osceola County Sheriff's Office discovered the bodies January 13th of 2020. They talked about, the 911 calls, and we talked about the officers that explained what happened when they first got on the scene and the welfare checks they had prior to that. Tomorrow the trial is going to continue. If you missed what I covered before, you should go back. We went through the crime scene photos, and so that's going to be it for the Todt trial until tomorrow. Now, Lori Vallow found, is found competent. She has a hearing coming up on April 19th at 1 p.m. So, let's talk about Lori. So a new court order that was released on Monday, and we'll pull this over here right now. Come over here. Says that based upon the court's determination that defendant Lori Noreen Vallow, aka Lori Noreen Vallow Daybell, is restored to competency and is fit to proceed, the court orders the defendant be brought before this court to be arraigned. Further, the order staying the case is hereby lifted. Defendant is to be transferred from the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare and remanded to the custody of the Fremont County Sheriff to be transported and brought before this court. The arraignment shall take place on April 19th, 2022 at 1 p.m. at the Fremont County Courthouse, Fremont County, Idaho. It is so ordered, dated this 11th day of April. Okay, so there we go. She's been restored to competency. It's a miracle. Okay, and then we have what happened in the Nancy Brophy. And then we are going to go over Johnny Depp. Getting hungry again? I don't know. I'll take my vitamins. Okay, so day 5. It's technically day 6, but it's day 5, okay? Because of the murder trial of Nancy Brophy, romance novelist accused of shooting and killing her husband at the Oregon Culinary Institute in 2018, got off to a late start due to the inclement weather. With a late start, the state called just 3 witnesses Monday. The first was a former student, victim Dan Brophy, the husband of the accused Nancy Brophy and an instructor at the Oregon Culinary Institute. Now, Adam Johnson had kind things to say about Dan as an instructor. He said he was one of my favorite instructors of all times just because of how hands-on he was. Hang on one second. Let me get a graphic up here that goes with this case here so we know what we're doing here. Okay. The witness the state spent the most time speaking to was Portland Police Bureau homicide detective Anthony Merrill. And Merrill has taken the stand before and will take the stand again in the future. Merrill was the lead investigator on Dan Brophy's case, and he spoke about canvassing the area around the Oregon Culinary Institute in the days after the murder. Law enforcement collected surveillance video from several nearby businesses as part of the investigation process. Merrill detailed PPB's process of contacting all the students who had arrived at the culinary school and reaching out to those who were turned away by police and those who did not show up at all. He said none of those students rose to a level of suspicion. In conducting interviews, a couple of homeless people in the area were mentioned by various interviewees. Police were able to make contact with them, and they were all excluded as people of interest after that. The jury listened to a 45-minute long recording of detectives, including Merrill, interviewing Nancy Brophy. This included them telling her it was Dan Brophy who had been shot and killed. Immediately following the interview, Merrill said he viewed surveillance video that had been collected by a nearby business, Bellagio's Pizza. And in that video, he saw a van that looked like Nancy Brophy's. It appeared first around 7:08 a.m. and again at 7:28 a.m. This was originally revealed in court documents that were released in 2019. This was interesting to detectives because it was inconsistent with what Nancy Brophy had told detectives she was doing that morning. She had said she woke up to Dan Brophy coming to shower between 6:45 a.m. and 6:50 a.m. And she said that Dan Brophy had left for work around 7 a.m. and at between 7 and 7:05 a.m. and that it would take him roughly 10 minutes to get to the school. Detectives know that Dan Brophy disabled the alarm at the Culinary Institute at 7:21 a.m. or 7:22 a.m. Merrill said he had to double check the footage because he had been surprised to see a van that looked just like Nancy Brophy's on the surveillance footage after they had just interviewed her and she hadn't mentioned being in the area earlier that morning. The state closed by asking Merrill about how Nancy Brophy seemed during the interview. He said she seemed scatterbrained, as someone who had just learned that their loved one was killed might be. But she was lucid about timings and her movements from that morning. He said she seemed to have a good sense of a lot of details, even more so than some might, given the news they had received. Nancy asked on the recording, "Can you tell me what happened as far as you know?" The detective told her that he was shot. She said, "With an AR-15?" The detective said, "I don't know why. Why do you say AR-15? She said, "Because school shootings are all done with AR-15s. Okay, so now let's go to Johnny Depp. Defamation trial starts. We followed the one in the UK. So now this is in the USA. Johnny Depp's multi-million defamation suit against his former wife Amber Heard began in Virginia this morning, Monday morning, with jury selection. 7 jurors and 4 alternates were picked to hear the case. He claims a 2018 article written by Heard in the Washington Post, is which she spoke about domestic violence towards women, implied that Johnny Depp, her former husband, was an abuser. Although the 35-year-old did not name the actor, lawyers for Depp say Heard's allegations have made it difficult for the 58-year-old to land roles he previously did. Depp is known for starring in films such as The Pirates of the Caribbean, Sweeney Todd, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He is asking for $50 million in damage during the trial in Fairfax County District Courthouse. Amber Heard, meanwhile, has filed a counterclaim of defamation against Johnny Depp, who she divorced in 2017 for nuisance. Johnny Depp has previously lost a defamation case in the UK against a British reporter, against British newspaper The Sun, regarding the claims in Heard's 2018 article. Elon Musk, who dated Amber Heard between 2016 and 2018, is expected to testify on Johnny Depp's behalf. And the Tesla CEO allegedly offered Heard round-the-clock security to safeguard her from Johnny Depp. Actor James Franco's testimony is also believed to be part of Heard's legal strategy. Franco reportedly had knowledge about bruises Heard sustained during an alleged fight with Johnny Depp. Meanwhile, actor Paul Bettany is listed as a witness for Depp and expected to appear in court via video link. The actors allegedly exchanged text messages about burning Amber and drowning her in 2013. When asked about the text messages in the interview last year, Bettany said, "Can you imagine what it would be like, honestly, to have a bunch of lawyers go through every one of your emails and texts for 10 years? All I can tell you is it's a very unpleasant feeling." So the jury's been picked. 11 people have been chosen to hear the defamation case of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Opening statements will begin tomorrow, Tuesday. Court TV will broadcast the entire trial. And we'll be covering that too. So 3 trials all going on at the same time. Should be great fun. Okay. And now, let me see here. Go back to the, where's my, okay. Hey, Betsy. Yeah, she was pretty abusive. That, what we do, we just found that all out. Yep. We covered that other trial. Oh my goodness. But it wasn't, that other trial was in 2020. Hi, Denise. You don't like either one of them. Oh. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you on that one. I don't know why I just, hi, Z. Does anybody have any, thing about anything they want to ask or check out? Let me see here. What was I going to do here? Yeah. Okay, I just want to check something there. So what's going on in the chat? Hold on. Live chat. Live chat. I'm good, Z. How are you? I'm good. Hi, Hurricane Hunter. The Todt condo is right in the same area. It's 3 to 5 minutes away. Yeah, they had a toxic relationship, I guess, yeah. Hi, Waterfall. I should definitely play it. I'm so tired of these Hollywood people, Denise said. Well, I think what I don't know. I think that might be it from, I don't know if that's going to be it for me tonight. Or if I should go to another one just to, should that be it for us tonight? I don't know. Maybe I should just go to another one to see. Where's Lisa H? We haven't seen Lisa H in like 3 days. Lisa H, or has Lisa H been here? Kevin, did you see Lisa H? Anyone see Lisa H? I don't really want to play the clips because I don't want to get a strike. Go to another one to chill. All right, let me end this. You gotta wait a minute and I'm gonna make the new one. We'll chill for a minute, see if we find, you made coffee, you're ready for fun? Okay, let me go to another one so we can do something fun. Because this has been pretty gruesome. Give me a minute. I have to get a thumbnail. And I'm going to take my vitamins too. There's some things to talk about. Some things have happened on YouTube today, if you haven't found out. There's been a little bit of drama on YouTube. Just a little tiny bit of drama. Not a whole bunch, but, you know. Okay. Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to get this. Okay. me get this. Give me a minute because I'll redirect us. All the true crime will be done. We'll go to the other thing. I just have to schedule it, and then I'll redirect us. Okay. I have to color my hair. I was gonna do it after my walk. I should do it right now while we're in the happy hour. I should be running up and you guys can hear and just do my hair live. So I really have to color my hair. It's like atrocious. Taking forever to get to YouTube here. Okay. Let me just quickly change the thumbnail. Where's Billy Bob? Billy Boy Blue, where are you? Why isn't it going in? Hold on a minute. Billy Boy. I wonder if Lisa D came in. I'm Lisa. Oh yeah, I'm looking for Lisa D too. Lisa D, but it's probably too early for Lisa D to wake up. Okay. Keeps telling me my file is too big here. I did another one. Just did another one. I want to go. Okay. It's always got to be something when you're trying to do something in a hurry. There we go. Okay, so we'll just leave it like that, and now I'll put the redirect in, and then I'm going to take you guys right out. Okay, let's see how many people we get back. I'm going to move the redirect. Redirect you guys over there. The happy hour and the stream. Bye guys, see you later.